What if I told you that I found the secret map to experiencing the most authentic, vibrant, and delicious culture in America? I'm talking about places where every street corner tells a story, where the food will make you question everything you thought you knew about American cuisine, and where festivals turn entire cities into celebrations that last for days. Today, we're diving deep into the 15 states where Hispanic culture doesn't just exist, it absolutely thrives. And trust me, by the end of this video, you'll have a completely new travel bucket list. Hey travel lovers! I'm back with another adventure, and today we're exploring something incredibly special. We're not just talking about statistics or demographics, we're talking about real places you can visit, real experiences you can have, and real communities that will welcome you with open arms and incredible stories. Before we dive in, if you love discovering hidden cultural gems and authentic travel experiences, smash that subscribe button and hit the bell icon because I drop new travel content every single week that will completely transform how you see America. California, the cultural powerhouse. Let's start with the obvious giant, California, home to nearly 16 million Hispanic Americans. But here's what most travelers miss. It's not just about the numbers, it's about the incredible diversity of experiences. In Los Angeles, you absolutely cannot miss East Law's authentic taco scene. I'm talking about places like Guisados, where they've been perfecting braised tacos for decades. But here's the insider secret. Head to Boyle Heights on a Sunday morning, and you'll find yourself in the middle of the most authentic Mexican-American community experience you can imagine. San Francisco's Mission District is where you'll find murals that tell stories of immigration, struggle, and triumph. The Mission Dolores, founded in 1776, is literally where California's Hispanic history began. And the food? Don't even get me started on La Taqueria's carnitas. Drop a comment below if you've ever been to any of these California spots. I want to hear about your experiences. Texas, where everything really is bigger. Texas comes in second with over 11 million Hispanic residents, and the cultural experiences here will blow your mind. San Antonio isn't just a tourist destination, it's a living, breathing testament to Mexican-American heritage. The Riverwalk isn't just pretty boats and restaurants. Walk just a few blocks into the neighborhoods, and you'll find yourself at Market Square, the largest Mexican market in the United States. During Fiesta San Antonio in April, the entire city becomes one massive celebration that makes Mardi Gras look like a quiet dinner party. Houston's East End is where you'll find the most authentic Tex-Mex experience. We're talking about places where families have been running restaurants for 4 generations, serving recipes that have never been written down. El Paso? It's basically 2 cities in one, seamlessly blending with Juarez across the border. The cultural exchange here is so natural, so organic, that you'll understand what borderland culture really means. Florida, the Caribbean connection. Florida's 5.7 million Hispanic residents aren't just from Mexico. We're talking about an incredible tapestry of Caribbean, Central American, and South American cultures. Miami's Little Havana isn't just a neighborhood, it's a time capsule and a living community rolled into one. Calle Ocho during the annual festival turns into the largest Hispanic street festival in the United States. But here's what tourists miss. Visit on a regular Tuesday afternoon, sit at Domino Park, and watch the old-timers play while sipping the strongest Cuban coffee you've ever tasted. Orlando has become a hub for Puerto Rican culture, especially in areas like Azalea Park. The food scene here is insane. We're talking about mofongo that rivals anything you'll find in San Juan. If you're planning a Florida trip after watching this, hit that like button to let me know. I might do a deep dive into Florida's Hispanic neighborhoods. New York, the melting pot reality. New York's 3.9 million Hispanic residents have created some of the most vibrant neighborhoods in America. The Bronx's Grand Concourse is where you'll find the heart of Puerto Rican culture on the mainland. During the Puerto Rican Day Parade, the energy is absolutely electric. Queens is where the real magic happens. Corona, Jackson Heights, Elmhurst. These aren't just neighborhoods, they're entire worlds. You can eat authentic Salvadoran pupusas for lunch and Peruvian ceviche for dinner, all within a few subway stops. Manhattan's Washington Heights has been transformed by Dominican culture. The music, the food, the energy, it's like stepping into Santo Domingo without leaving New York. Illinois, the Midwest surprise. Here's what shocked me. Illinois, with over 2.2 million Hispanic residents, has created some of the most authentic Mexican-American experiences outside of the Southwest. Chicago's Pilsen neighborhood is absolutely incredible. The National Museum of Mexican Art is free and world-class. But the real experience is walking down 18th Street, where you'll find everything from traditional bakeries to modern Mexican fusion restaurants that are redefining what Mexican-American cuisine can be. Little Village is called the Mexico of the Midwest for good reason. During Mexican Independence Day celebrations, 26th Street becomes one massive street festival that attracts people from across the entire Midwest. Arizona, desert culture. Arizona's 2.2 million Hispanic residents have created a unique desert culture that's absolutely fascinating. Phoenix's Steel Indian School Park hosts some of the most authentic cultural festivals in the Southwest. Tucson is where you'll find some of the oldest continuously inhabited Hispanic communities in the United States. The food scene here is incredible. We're talking about Sonoran hot dogs, which are basically hot dogs wrapped in bacon and topped with everything delicious you can imagine. But here's the hidden gem. The small towns like Tombstone and Bisbee, where Mexican-American mining culture created communities that feel like they're from another era. Comment below. What's the most authentic cultural experience you've ever had while traveling? I read every single comment. New Jersey, the East Coast hidden gem. New Jersey might surprise you with its 1.9 million Hispanic residents. Newark's Ironbound district is where you'll find some of the most authentic Portuguese and Brazilian culture on the East Coast. But it's the growing Mexican and Central American communities that are really creating something special. Elizabeth and Plainfield have become hubs for Salvadoran culture. The food here is incredible. We're talking about restaurants that import ingredients directly from El Salvador to maintain authenticity. Colorado, mountain culture. Colorado's Hispanic heritage goes back centuries, and today's 1.2 million Hispanic residents have created a unique mountain culture that's unlike anywhere else. Denver's Highland neighborhood is where you'll find this incredible blend of traditional Mexican culture and modern Colorado lifestyle. The art scene here is incredible, galleries and murals that tell stories of migration, family, and community. But here's what most people miss. The small towns in the San Luis Valley, where families have been living for over 400 years. This is where you'll find the most authentic New Mexican cuisine and culture in Colorado. Nevada, desert oasis culture. Las Vegas isn't just casinos and shows. With over 850,000 Hispanic residents, Nevada has created some incredible cultural experiences. East Las Vegas is where you'll find authentic Mexican markets, family restaurants, and community centers that have nothing to do with the Strip. Reno has been quietly building one of the most vibrant Mexican-American art scenes in the West. The festivals here are incredible, and the community feel is something you just don't expect in Nevada. Washington, Pacific Northwest surprise. Washington State's growing Hispanic community, now over 900,000 strong, has created some incredible cultural experiences, especially in the agricultural regions. Seattle's Georgetown neighborhood is becoming a hub for Mexican culture, but it's cities like Yakima and Wenatchee where you'll find authentic agricultural community culture that most travelers never see. The Cinco de Mayo celebrations in these smaller cities are absolutely incredible, authentic, community-driven events that feel nothing like the commercialized versions in big cities. North Carolina, Southern fusion. This might be the biggest surprise on our list. North Carolina's Hispanic population has grown to over 950,000, creating incredible fusion cultures, especially in Charlotte and the Research Triangle. What's fascinating here is how Mexican and Central American cultures are blending with traditional Southern culture. You'll find restaurants serving Korean-Mexican fusion, barbacoa tacos, and fusion cuisines that literally don't exist anywhere else in the world. Guys, we're halfway through this incredible journey. If you're loving this content and planning your own cultural travel adventures, make sure you subscribe because I have so much more content coming about America's hidden cultural gems. Oregon, Pacific Coast culture. Oregon's Hispanic community has created something really special, especially in Portland and Salem. We're talking about over 550,000 people who have brought incredible cultural traditions to the Pacific Northwest. Portland's Jade District isn't just Asian culture. There's an incredible Latino community here creating fusion experiences you won't find anywhere else. Food trucks serving Korean-Mexican fusion, community gardens growing traditional Mexican vegetables in Oregon's climate. Salem has become a hub for migrant worker culture, and the community festivals here are incredible authentic experiences that most tourists never discover. Georgia, Southern hospitality meets Hispanic culture. Georgia's rapidly growing Hispanic population, now over 520,000, has created some incredible cultural fusion experiences, especially in Atlanta. Buford Highway is becoming known as the International Corridor, and the Mexican restaurants here are absolutely incredible. But it's the small towns in North Georgia where you'll find the most interesting cultural blending, Mexican families who have been living in Georgia for generations, creating fusion cuisines and traditions that are uniquely Georgian Mexican. Utah, Mountain West culture. Utah's Hispanic community has created something really unique in the Mountain West. Salt Lake City's West Side neighborhoods have incredible authentic Mexican culture, but it's blended with Utah's unique community-focused culture. The festivals here are incredible, family-friendly, community-driven events that welcome everyone. During the Cinco de Mayo celebrations, Liberty Park becomes this incredible fusion of Mexican culture and Utah hospitality. Kansas, Heartland culture. Here's another surprise. Kansas has developed incredible Hispanic communities, especially in cities like Dodge City and Garden City, where cattle industry jobs have attracted families from all over Latin America. The culture here is incredible, authentic, working-class communities where traditions are maintained while adapting to heartland American life. The food is incredible, and the community festivals are some of the most authentic you'll find anywhere. Iowa, Midwest authenticity. Iowa might be the biggest surprise on this entire list. Cities like Storm Lake, Perry, and Postville have become incredibly diverse, with Hispanic communities creating amazing cultural experiences. What's special here is how small-town Iowa hospitality blends with Hispanic family traditions. Community festivals that bring together Iowa farmers and Mexican families, creating fusion experiences that literally don't exist anywhere else in America. So there you have it, 15 states where Hispanic culture doesn't just exist, but absolutely thrives, creating some of the most authentic, delicious, and welcoming travel experiences in America. But here's the thing. This is just the beginning. Each of these states has dozens of communities, hundreds of restaurants, thousands of stories that are waiting to be discovered. I want to challenge you. Pick one state from this list that surprised you, and make it your next travel destination. Don't just visit the tourist spots. Get into the neighborhoods, eat at the family restaurants, attend the community festivals. Experience the real America. And here's what I want from you right now. First, if this video opened your eyes to travel possibilities you never considered, smash that like button. Seriously, it helps more people discover these incredible communities. Second, subscribe and ring that notification bell because I'm planning follow-up videos diving deep into specific cities and neighborhoods from this list. Which state do you want me to cover first? Drop a comment and let me know. Third, share this video with someone who loves authentic travel experiences. Help me spread the word about these incredible communities that welcome visitors with open arms. And finally, tell me in the comments, what's the most authentic cultural experience you've ever had while traveling? I read every single comment, and your stories inspire my next videos. The America most people never see is waiting for you. It's authentic, it's welcoming, it's delicious, and it's ready to share its stories with you. I'll see you in the next adventure. Until then, keep exploring, keep discovering, and keep supporting these incredible communities that make America truly special. Don't forget to check out my playlist travel guides for more interesting travel tips across different countries, and I'll see you in the next video.